I appreciate your time you are taking to watch my video. In case you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe, turn on the notifications icon so that you don't miss any of the videos that I'll be uploading. Kudos to all my returning viewers, you are the best. So now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how hackers host their website to a dark web. In case we do host our website locally on our machine, we are going to be provided with a .onion link which later will be executed or can be run by our Tor browser. Now we have things that we have to follow out before we upload our website. But before we start, this video is strictly for educational purposes only, and all what I'll be demonstrating in this video is performed in a controlled environment and with explicit permission. So I have a website that I already coded with the help of my ChatGPT, and I'm going to just go on and execute this so that you can see how the website looks like. It's kind of cool. We only have the index.html and we also have the CSS file. So we are going to go on and set up a Python server within this location so we can redirect this to our Tor. And we need to go on and configure the Tor settings so that we can host this to the dark web. So I'm going to go on and open up my terminal. What you should make sure of is that you should have the Tor installed on your Kali Linux or any Linux distro that you're using. The installation is simple. You can just go on and say sudo apt install, then you provide the service that you want, that is the Tor. I already have this installed in my Kali Linux, but I'm going to just go on and proceed with this. When you try to see it, they are telling us that it is of the latest version. Now, once you are done installing this, you need to go on and set up that service. How can we do that? You are going to just say sudo systemctl. Then here you are going to just say start Tor. Now, when we press enter, our service has been started. And in case you want to see if the service is running perfectly, all you have to do is to come and say status Tor. If I press enter, you will see that our service is going to be active. Now this is done, we need to go on and host up our website that we have in our file for web. All I'm going to do is to open up a Python server within this location and set up these files to be hosted on my Python server. So we find this folder in GREENET and it is called web. So I'm going to just go on here and open up another terminal, and I need to move to that path. So here I'm going to just say cd web, then press enter. If at least we see that we do have access to our files. And here I'm going to just go on and execute my Python server, but I'm going to use a -m, that is a module. Then we provide a http.server. Now here I can just go on and add on the bind, and I want to bind this to a certain port on my machine. So here we can provide our loopback address, which is going to be 127.0.0.1. And here you are able to provide the port that you want to listen to. Perhaps I can provide 8080 or 8000, any port you want. So if I press enter, our Python server has been started. All we have to do is to open up our browser so that we can access our site on this port. I'm going to go on and open up my Firefox. This is the page that I executed earlier, which is just running locally. Now let's first go on and try to run this from our 8080. So if I press enter, you see that we do have the same page that I generated with our ChatGPT. So I'm going to go on and close this. This is the page that is running from our Python server. So now when you try to see here, we even have the response to the requests that were made to the server. Now, since we are done with this, we need to go on and configure our Tor so that we can host this website to the dark web. Now, to do that, I'm going to just come back to my terminal here and I'm going to clean this. I want you to move to the location of etc's Tor. So we are going to say cd/etc Tor. Then in this location, if we list, you see we have the Tor rc. So we are going to go on and edit up this file. You can use any text editor that you want in your terminal. Now here I'm going to go on and say nano, then I provided a file that I want to edit. Now when I press enter, I want you to begin within this file. There is a certain line that we have to look for. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. I'm going to move my cursor down just a little bit, and all I want you to look at is this line here. So we have this one. This section is just for location underscore or minus hidden services. All we have to do is to uncomment this and also provide the port that we are going to be listening to. So I'm going to proceed here to this path, and I'm going to remove this hashtag, come down here and also remove this hashtag. Now here you have to take note of this path because we are going to look at this if we are going to get our address. And when we come here, we have our port 80 and we do have our loopback address. Now we need to edit this just a little bit since we provided 8080 to our Python server, and that's where we want our Tor to listen to. So I'm going to just say 8080, we leave this one as 80. And I'm going to just come here and perhaps let me go on and copy this path with my Ctrl Shift C. After copying that, I need to go on and save this file. Saving this file in our nano, I'm going to press Ctrl O, press enter and Ctrl X to exit. Now when you try to see here, they say that I do lack permissions. I'm going to just cancel this, but going to open up my nano again. By this time I'm going to execute it as sudo. Now if I press enter, I'm going to come back down to where we changed the other files, and I'm going to remove the hashtag again. So this is it here. I'm going to come remove the hashtag and come to this, remove the hashtag, come down here and change the port to 8080. Let's not forget to copy this again just to be 100% sure. Ctrl O, press enter, then Ctrl X. Now that is done. We need to go on and open up our file. So let's go on and move to the path that we copied earlier, which is that one. So if I press enter, they say permission is denied. I can just go on and say sudo bash so that I can turn to a root user. And again, I'm going to move to that path. So still I do have a problem to switch to this path. Now here I can just proceed. I'm going to go on and restart my Tor service to see if I can get access to that. So I'm going to just say sudo, then say systemctl, then we are going to restart our service. Restart Tor. So if I press enter, our service has been restarted. Now I'm going to move back to that hidden service location so that we can get our path. So I'm going to just say cd, paste that, then press enter. Now when I try to see here, I do have access to my location, whereby earlier I couldn't have access to this location until I restarted my service. So I'm going to go on and list up this. You are going to see that we have our host name. All we have to do is to read the information within this file so that we can get our location. Now to read the host file, I'm going to just say cat and we provide the host name. If I press enter, you see that we do have a location to our website and it ends with a .onu. So let's just go on and copy this with our Ctrl Shift C, and we need to go on and open up this in our Tor browser. Now links that are made for a dark web cannot be opened up by our normal browsers. Only the Tor browser is the one that will be able to go on and open up those. So I'm going to go on and paste my link here and execute that. We are going to see that our website will be hosted on the dark web. Now when I try to see here, this is our title and our site has been hosted to the dark web. You see that in a few minutes we've managed to host our website in the dark web, but take note that this video is strictly for educational purposes only. And in case you are interested to see more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe, turn on the notifications icon, and you can share to friends that may be interested. And in case you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be glad to get back to you. Have a great day. Peace.